What I want to say is in form of a testimony, but I'll say it because I have never seen this kind of thing before. I was a lady in her early 30s without a husband, but before then, I was among those ladies people would call very classy. I enjoyed my life and men were coming, but I was a bit selective because none of the men coming to me at that time meets my tastes. At least a classy lady should have a classy guy in her life, not to talk of a husband. That was what was in my mind. But later on, I noticed a little change because I was approaching my 30s. No man was coming for me again, and I've started hearing side whispers from the people around me. In the compound where I stay, my workplace, and even at home, my mom and my dad would pop up the question, where are you? When are you bringing a man? It came to a time they would frequently grow annoyed with me for no just good reason, and whenever they are talking to me out of anger, they would say this kind of things to provoke me, like words like, is that why you cannot get married? And I was becoming very weary of this. But then I would reason with what they are saying, and I started praying to God, going from one church to another, from one program to another. There was a time I became so desperate, and I desperately needed God to change my situation. So I continued praying, but I did not see any miracle forthcoming. And it was almost getting to the end of the year. I remembered asking God in prayer one day if He just did not want to give me my own husband. Then on the 31st December, that particular year, we had a program in the church and I was there. While the pastor was preaching on the altar, he suddenly came down and walked up to me saying, before the end of this year, you're getting married. I was like, how? Before the end of this year, when the year is already coming to an end. I didn't know when I say it out loud. I felt the pastor was mocking me, so I became angry and I quickly walked out of the program, saying on my way that now pastor is among those people mocking me of my situation. What nonsense. I walked to the junction of the road leading to our church and was waiting for a vehicle to carry me. But then a brand new fine Lexus 350 car stopped where I was standing. The glass of the car wound down, and at the owner's seat was a very handsome man who looked very rich. He quickly called out to me after a brief greetings and asked me about someone he was looking for. I happened to know this person, and the person just stayed close to our place, so I said yes. But before I could describe the location to him, I was interrupted by him as he asked me to join him in his car so that I will be able to describe the place appropriately to him.